Requirement that federal workers return to full-time in-person work immediately.
Donald Trump had been president just a couple of hours when he signed an executive order telling federal workers to get back to the office full-time or get fired.
Because as everyone knows, most of the time they're not working, they're not very productive.
And we think it's time for Harris County to order our public servants to do the same thing as we blow up a bureaucracy that's wasting your money.
This is ground control to Major Tom.
It's 9 a.m. and we're looking for the head of the Harris County Equity and Opportunity Department.
Estela Gonzalez, Executive Director of DEO.
And you pay her $259,000 a year to run Harris County's version of DEI, the 11th highest paid official in Harris County. But on this Wednesday workday, Gonzalez isn't going into the office, and it wasn't the first time we saw that. It turns out she gets to manage her 66 employees and an $8+ million department from the comfort of her own home when she wants to. Last month, Gonzalez didn't even make an in-person appearance at the Harris County Commissioner's Court when they wanted an update on just how much DEI we've handed out. The Equity Office is on the 6th floor of the County Administration Building. There is an administrative assistant on duty, but I bet she gets real lonely. Records from the Equity Office show there are 54 hybrid employees, 11 that are totally remote, including the woman managing how millions in COVID money is spent. You know how many folks in the Equity Office are in the office full-time, like you probably are? Just 2 out of 67. Harris County Commissioner Tom Ramsey is learning just how many county employees are still working from home.
I want to understand what we are doing because I don't think we have got our staff back to work after COVID.
Our investigation confirms that's an understatement.
Harris County Precinct 3, we have 400 employees. No one is working from home.
Adrian Garcia, the commissioner of Precinct 2, said all his folks were working at the office full-time again.
But we ought to be doing it as a matter of practice.
Precinct 4 Commissioner Leslie Briones,
I'm so happy to be here with you,
isn't apparently able to tell us, at least not yet. But Harris County Commissioner Rodney Ellis did respond.
I'm going to show up as much as I can. I hope y'all will be gentle with me at my age.
And he may be setting the record for a precinct run from the couch. 49 employees of Precinct 1 are hybrid. They come to the office sometimes, 15% of his entire office. The exploding Harris County government swamp now has a $25 million administrative office. Diana Ramirez makes $411,000 a year. Commissioner Ramsey thinks it's totally unnecessary.
We don't need a county administrator, period. We don't need that office.
Especially if folks aren't even required to come to the office full-time. The administrator's office, they told us they have 67 employees who are either hybrid or totally remote. But it appears people only have to show up 4 days a week to be considered in office full-time at Harris County, when the administrator calls an employee in person. Records obtained by Harris County Commissioner Tom Ramsey helped expose this portrait of inefficiency. There are more than 5,300 folks on the taxpayers' payroll. 2,000 of them aren't coming to the office full-time. 3 years after the pandemic ended. Housing and Community Development, they have only 2 employees in the office full-time. And the folks we pay to manage the budget, not a single employee is in the office full-time. Not one. Guess that explains this. A virtually empty multi-story parking garage for county employees. Blowing up this remote work racket with the commissioner is already paying dividends for taxpayers. The Office of Management and Budget is suddenly telling its folks to get back to the office full-time this month.
What we're doing in Harris County is a bureaucracy gone bad.
We've started a campaign to fix it. We busted the toll road and have exposed questionable spending of the $131 million in COVID relief money we still have to spend. Maybe the federal government has noticed a lot of COVID money is being paid to folks who get to work from home, while the rest of us have to report to an office at least 5 days a week. One of our viewers on Facebook has suggested a new last name for me, Dojafino.